What is up, YouTube? Welcome to PanFro Games. In today's video, I'm going to show you the best solo builds to use to defeat the 7-star Mighty as a Mark Blastoise or Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. I did a lot of testing on my live stream, so you want to check out the footage of that to see where I got to my conclusions. Definitely check that out. And of course, guys, if you like this type of content, enjoy these videos, please leave a like, subscribe if you're new. I really appreciate it. Consider supporting the channel by joining the Pan Fam and a join channel member button below. So let's dive right into what the raid actually consists of. And we got the Blastoise here, and Blastoise is Terra Steel, and something he did that no one was expecting, that he starts with his shields on at 99% HP. It's a small shield, but still, we have a shield, and he goes for Withdraw. And honestly, physical attackers are pretty much really bad in this unless you are a crit physical attacker. Special attackers are pretty ideal here, but you know, you got to make sure you can handle Hydro Pump, Flash Cannon, Aura Sphere, and Iron Defense. And it will use Shell Smash, which is definitely problematic. It will get that +2 for special attack and +2 speed at 75 HP remaining. And that's definitely where things get problematic. Then it steps up to Rain at 49%. And then Rain Dish HP regen comes back at that 1/16th health. And of course, it has times 35 HP, so it has a lot of HP. Blastoise is an absolute tank and living up to his name. And of course, it does drop Urban Mystica, so it is worth farming for this. It's not an easy farm as Venusaur though, so if you still have Venusaur, maybe keep Venusaur for a while if you want to farm herbs. But Blastoise is not the hardest raid, and we got some great solo builds to share. All right, starting off with the build I recommended before the raid came out was the Terra Fire Vaporeon with the Shell Bell. This is the best raid build in terms of you will never die with this build, and you clear relatively fast if you follow the exact steps. So I ran mine max HP, max special attack with a modest nature, and I never felt like I needed to switch it. Max special defense will be more optimal, but it did not ever remotely matter. So we're going to have the ability Water Absorb, which means Hydro Pump will heal us, which is very nice. And Vaporeon super easy. Calm Mind 3 times, Weather Ball 3 times, Sunny Day, Terra, Weather Ball till shields come down. And then when, you know, your stats get reset, you can Calm Mind 3 times again, go for a couple of fake tears, and then just hit Weather Ball and win. Super easy, super like decently fast, honestly, for a special attacker in this raid, and you never have to worry about dying, which is very nice. So I do enjoy it in general. Next up is Iron Hands. I recommended this one earlier before the raid again, and Terra Fighting with the scope lens is pretty phenomenal here. So you need that max special defense or this will not work. Max special defense, max attack, adamant nature is really nice here. So what you're going to do is, since you're soloing, the AI will be putting up a defense cheer for you on turn 1. So what you can do is you can go for the belly drum, go for focus energy, and then after that, you spam Drain Punch. Now, because we have focus energy up, it gives us +2 crit. Scope Lens gives us +1 crit. Then we have guaranteed crit every single time. So we can ignore the defenses of the Blastoise. So all the iron defenses don't really matter to us. So we just spam that Drain Punch and we're going to be good to go. The only issue is if you do get hit by a critical hit, you will definitely lose. So crits will destroy you. But this is, in my opinion, the fastest build. But crits are a problem for sure. And, you know, it depends. If you have some really bad AI partners, it could be terrible too. But, you know, in general, I think Iron Hands is the best physical one and is absolutely the fastest physical one. Now, another physical attacker I like is Gallade. Gallade with the Shell Bell with Terra Fighting, Adamant Nature, max attack, max special defense. And the ability Sharpness gives a Sacred Sword a 50% damage boost, which is going to be huge. So just add 45 to the power here, and bam, it's hitting very hard. It attacks, it ignores the defenses changes of the Blastoise, so it's never going to like be recognizing all those iron defenses. So how do we play Gallade? Very simple. You use Swords Dance like 3 times in the beginning, and then you can start spamming Sacred Sword. Now, if you want to feel extra safe, you could put up the sun early too. You can do an early sun or an early light screen, but I think it's 3 Swords Dance into Sacred Sword is best. Now, if you do get crit by a Hydro Pump, you will definitely lose. So it has the same problem as Iron Hands, but the big thing is you sort of like don't have the crit to it, and the crits do a lot more damage, so just keep that in mind. But I think Gallade is actually pretty good. I had phenomenal fast clears of it, but I also had the same attempts where I just had a really bad RNG and I lost the raid, so keep that in mind. Now, the last one I want to recommend is Terra Fighting Magirna is actually really good with the item Shell Bell. Max special defense would be better than max HP, but I ran mine with max HP and it worked. Max special attack, modest nature. The ability Soul Heart's great. So whenever the AI opponents faint, you get a +1 special attack. So very similar to the Vaporeon. You're going to Calm Mind 3 times in the beginning. Then you're going to spam Aura Sphere and get that Terra and just keep spamming Aura Sphere. And eventually you're going to want to put up the Sunny Day. When the rain goes up, you definitely want to put up that Sunny Day. That's going to be really helpful to take the water moves coming at you. Or you could just keep on Aura Sphering. If you do get hit by a crit Hydro Pump, you will definitely die, which is absolutely problematic. So, you know, just keep that in mind. And of course, there are other builds that work as well. You could do like Volcanion. I heard that one worked pretty well too. So there's a couple other builds, but the one I liked the most personally was like Vaporeon. I thought Iron Hands was the best on the physical. All right, so we're gonna be doing the Vaporeon because Vaporeon may not be the fastest, but it is the absolute safest solo, and it's not like terribly slow either. All right, so this is super easy. One, we're Vaporeon. We're all tanky. We just take anything this thing has, and we're just gonna go for Calm Mind 3 times in a row. 3 Calm Minds in a row is going to give us a lot of nice special defense, so we're not going to be afraid of Aura Sphere or anything like that. And we don't care that it's boosting up his defense. We're his special attackers, right? All right. So get that 3 Calm Minds. Considerably more setup with Vaporeon compared to other builds, but like I said, Vaporeon does not lose. And if we're about consistency, which I'm usually about on this channel, consistency is how you best farm. Of course, they're doing this online with multiple Vaporeons. It'll be even faster. So Calm Mind number 2 goes off. All right, so we need one more. Aura Sphere. So we're going to take this really well. Like, look at that. That was literally 20 damage. 20 damage at +2 special defense and a defense tier up. Literally nothing. All right, so now that we did that, what we want to do now is proceed to Weather Ball 3 times. We don't want to actually put up the sun yet. There's really no need to put up the sun. It's sort of a waste because we're not Terra Fire yet. So we can't really benefit too much. We're just doing this to build up our orb, right? So we want to maximize the sun because it does take a turn to put up the sun, which is a little bit slow for sure. All right, so that was 1 Weather Ball. Aura Sphere, once again, going to do literally no damage. Vaporeon literally never hits the yellow in this raid. It literally never hits the yellow if you do this setup. All right, so we need 1 more Weather Ball, and this will charge up our Terra Orb, and now we're going to go for a Sunny Day the next turn. I won't Terra with the Sunny Day. It doesn't really matter if you Terra then or now, but I just won't. It's just like, I only like to Terra when I'm doing damage, and it's not like I really care about the defensive buffs or anything like that. So, Sunny Day. All right, once again, doing no damage. All right, so Vaporeon's coming back down with the Weather Ball. Also, gotta say, Weather Ball has a dope animation. This is gonna do a lot of damage. It won't not do, like, it won't destroy the shield, but it's gonna do a lot. I mean, unless I crit. Because we only got the +3. I don't think it's worth getting higher than +3 just because we will eventually lose our stats. But that's okay. Getting through the shield is what we need to get this to be a quick kill. So Aura Sphere once again. That was a crit. That's what a critical hit looks like against me. That was a critical hit. And we are still in the clear. All right, so 1 more of these should probably break the shield, especially with AI damage. And I'm nearly at 100% again. All right, negative effects from yourself. You don't really have any negative effects anyways. And notice how I don't have Gardevoir or Belly Bolt boosting me or helping me whatsoever at all. I think that did 3 damage. I think that Flash Cannon literally hit me for 3. That's crazy. All right, this should pierce through the shield. Or be very close to. Oh, it's so close. That was a damage roll. That's a damage roll. That's fine. Spell Smash. This next one will definitely pop through the shield. Yeah, sometimes you get that bad damage roll, but that's okay. It also depends on your AI partners, and my AI partners aren't really they don't have high attack stats, unfortunately. They're sort of actually, I think this is the worst trio I've ever seen for AI supporters. Like, by far. All right, so this is gonna break right through the shield. So he's gonna reset our stats because we're at the 60% point now, but that's okay. This is when we can start actually going for a massive hit on it. All right, so that's fine. So we go for Calm Mind here. And now we're gonna go for another Calm Mind. Our Sun's gonna go away, but that's okay. Yeah, he thinks Hydro Pump works, but every time I do this, he can never attack on the turn he removes our stats. So he always gives us a free heal, which doesn't really matter because we're always at 100% at this point anyways. But so you don't have to be afraid. So no need to have Protect or anything like that. All right, so Aura Sphere, like I said, doing nothing. And he's at +2 special attack, by the way. +2 special attack right there. All right, so now he is pretty low. I mean, we're pretty high on Calm Mind. We're going to send him low now. This is why we carry Fake Tears. 3 Fake Tears is going to allow us to do a lot of damage. It won't one-shot. Sometimes it can, depending on your AI partners. This one won't one-shot because our damage output's a little bit low on the AI side. Like, they just keep burning and doing not great stuff over here. Garganacle's not even looking the right way. Who knows what he's doing? He might be drunk. All right, so one more Fake Tears. This is the closest we've been to the 50% mark yet. He might get us to the pink or the yellow. Oh, I used one more extra Fake Tears. I wasn't paying attention, guys. My bad. Okay, so now we got a Sunny Day. My bad. I wasted a turn. There we go. That's fine. We're still literally not going to die. All right, and now we're going to go for the Weather Ball, and this is a tactical nuke coming in, and we'll get all our HP back. Even if you crit me, we would not die from that. Vaporeon has insane defensive, special defense. It's insanely bulky. He's almost dead. Yep. And we're very safe. So he did put up the Sun. I'm of the mind here where I just hit Weather Ball because it's still going to be water boosted. And I am a water type naturally. So I do get the stab boost. And I'm +3. He's -6. It's going to do a decent chunk of damage. At this point, there's no point to changing and wasting a turn. Like, just we get the kill. And that's how you do it. That's how you solo the Blastoise. Pretty easy with Vaporeon. It's not the fastest, but it's absolutely the safest. And I think safety is sometimes more important than speed, especially when Iron Hands and Gallade, to me, they're fast sometimes, or they just completely lose, and it's very disappointing. But there you go. Hope you enjoyed this video. Of course, yes, we got, oh my god, I got 4 Sour Herba Mystica and Ability Patch. Holy moly. All right, well, that's goated on a stack. Anyways, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, subscribe if you're new. I really appreciate it. Catch you guys next time. Peace out, and have a good one.